So please put your hands together for 2023 Royal Aerobatic team. It's the Red Arrow! From left wing tip to right wing tip, and then right to the left. People who've maybe seen us this year will see that we have 3 shows still rolling out flat. Might all down to weather or airspace. Unfortunately, here at Duxford we are restricted by airspace, and therefore we can only do a rolling show. However, you'll still see some great formations flying involving all 8 aircraft. Red One bringing the team around to the left, describing the top 4 is in the stern and 5 on the team there. He's also been the Synchro leader in 2017. He's also flown the Typhoon operation. He's a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk, T-Mark 2 and Tucano, where he was the Tucano display pilot in 2010. Get your cameras ready as smoke comes up for the 8 Arrow present. As you roll the team up, get your cameras ready. Watch for a dynamic shift change. After 7-8 before the roll plate and change the shape from 8 Arrow into Ipsen. You can see all aircraft in Vixen now. Of course, if we were a 9 ship, number 9 would be at the back and we would be our trademark Diamond 9 ship. However, for the entire 2023, we are only an 8 ship. That's simply because we can only safely train 3 new pilots each year with the correct level of supervision. However, like I said, next year, 2024, is our own Diamond anniversary, and our plan is to be back to our trademark 9 ship, and of course, hopefully you will see our trademark Diamond 9 formation. As Red One continues to bring them around to right, once again, get your cameras ready for the Vixen roll! Left 2 on the right hand side of the Red One processing. In flight attack production Walker. It's first on the team and extremely experienced high outflow operations on both the Harrier and the Typhoon, as well as being a qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 2. As I said, 8 pilots in the display. There are 10 pilots on the team. We have Red 1 through 8 in the display before you. Myself, Red 10, former Tornado GR4 pilot and former qualified flying instructor on the Hawk T-Mark 2. And of course, it's Red 11, Officer Commanding RAF Waddington Commander Adam Collins. He was my predecessor as Red 10. He's also a Tornado GR4 pilot, and he's also flown the F-111 while on exchange with the Royal Australian Air Force. You can see now that Red 4 and 5 they make their way to the rear of the formation. With the Red Arrow trains, you will know this as Apollo. As the smoke comes up, the team will reverse around the left for the first of our space-themed ships. For the Apollo present. On the left-hand side of Red 1 is Red 3. Is the team is the former Typhoon pilot and qualified weapons instructor on the Typhoon. This means he will teach all weapon technical information and frontline tactics to the entire Typhoon force. Reds 2 and 3 now smoke as the entire centre section make their way rearwards. And then you can see that puts Reds 4 and 5 even further back, making it even more difficult for them as we take all our formation references from Red 1 and not necessarily the aircraft that's closest in. And of course, being that far back, it's extremely difficult for 4 and 5 to see Red 1. This is Eagle, the second of our space-themed shapes, as the smoke comes on for the Eagle present. As I said, the second of our space-themed ships, as Royal Air Force acknowledges that space plays an important part involved future military operations. And in 2021, UK Space Command was formed. That UK Space Command reached its initial operating capability in 2022. Reds 4 and 5, once again the smoke comes on as they make their way forwards to sit alongside 2 and 3 with Reds 7 and 8 in trail. And in May of 2022, the Royal Air Force celebrated the 80th anniversary of Chastise, one of the most famous missions in World War II, which of course was to take out the dams in the River Valley. Which of course was carried out by the world famous 617, the Dambuster Squadron, who of course continue to fly in today's Royal Air Force. However, that squadron now flies the latest generation, 5th generation, ultra-modern F-35. Duxford, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready for the lightning roll. On the far right-hand side of the formation, look at it, is Red 4, flight attendant of Suckling. On his in his first year of the team, a former Torino P4 pilot, and also a former French top team 2. And I would like to give a shout out today to his mum, dad, Penny and Tony, his brother Jonathan, his wife Sarah, Sarah's parents Liz and Barry, and his nephew Ben, who are here today at Duxford. Opposite number on the left-hand side is Red 5. That's flight attendant Patrick Kershaw, known as Paddy. He was Red 3 last year. He's a former Tornado Dual pilot, and he's also flying the Typhoon with 11 and 12,000 RAF Waddington. You can now see Red 7 moving to the left and Red 8 moving to the right, putting all the odd numbers on the left-hand side and all the even numbers on the right-hand side. With Red 6 just nestled in just behind Red 1 in the stem. For the first of our big wing-shaped smoke comes on. The team will reverse to the left for the Signet present. You hear that transmission? That's Red 1 giving the commands to the rest of the team. And you can almost be forgiven that his commands sound almost robotic and quite monotone in their delivery, and that's because we fly our formation by ear. That means Red 7 and 8 can all go further outside of the formation or putting their input in just a little bit earlier than those on the inside, and that allows the whole formation to move as one rather than a ripple effect down the wing. Looking at the distance now, you can see the splitting Red 7 and 8 in trail on the rest of the formation. This Red 1 continues to bring them around to the right. For one of the most popular, if not the most popular manoeuvre we fly in this year's display, once again, ladies and gentlemen, Duxford, get your cameras ready as the Renaults ride the storm in the Tornado. Seven, 8, roll, go. The aboard call is made by Red 8 as both Red 7 and 8 roll around the rest of the formation at the start of the Tornado. But of course, Red 1 doesn't want to make it too easy for the rest of the team, so watch for the colour change. As the red and the blue come on, Red 1 bends the formation around to the right, even making it even more difficult for 7 to keep that momentum. In the front section of aircraft, you may be able to see those aircraft are flying with their air brakes out. That's the smaller door at the base of the aircraft towards the This means that section of aircraft are now flying with a higher throttle setting, which makes the smoke burn a lot more brightly, as it thereby produces an outer engine gas temperature. Airflow alongside the back of the aircraft, which makes that smoke burn fuller, and therefore use it in certain maneuvers to 9 and to it in 4 our trademark Diamond 9. Look directly to your front. You see the nose there, twiddling distance. Start of the second half. This is the attack. However, even breaking forward to follow now. Transmission 932 giving the command to and this allows him to communicate with the rest of the other without stepping on top of the voice commands from Synchro pair now off to your left, off to your right. You got red 7 off to the right, red 6 off to the left. And they of course are led by the Synchro pair. Red 6 off to our left hand side is squad leader James Turner, known as JT. JT is in his 4th and final year at the team. He's a former Typhoon pilot and instructor on the Typhoon, as well as being a qualified flying instructor of the whole T-Mark 1. Each aircraft now down 100 feet above the airfield at a closing speed of over 800 miles per hour. 60 degrees, 4.8 long. Turn is the call from red 6. Both aircraft now turn hard, put up to 6G, away from the display line, looking to aim back towards the centre point as they complete the manoeuvre called Synchro. Into an inverted V as they complete the manoeuvre called the boots. Red 1 gathers the rest of Eden. He bends them around to left, and underneath the aircraft you may be able to see a small tank. It looks like a fuel tank. However, that is actually the smoke pod. The smoke pod is capable of producing 5 smoke and each of those colours are selectable by its own individual button on the pilot's control panel. The gentleman's training red 6 and red 1 come up with smoke, carefully choreographed to ensure that we have the right colour smoke at the right time of display and that we simply don't run out. Look directly to your front, you can see the nose light twinkling in the distance of the Synchro pair, flying in tango formation. Once again, Duxford, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready. The red smoke comes on, the Synchro pair part for the world famous Synchro rolling heart. Keep your eye on the when it comes in and spin hard. And of course, it would be remiss of the Red Arrows to not dedicate today's or the entire weekend's heart to the memory of the few. Once again, keep your eyes on the Synchro pair with red 6 off to right, red 7 off to left. They'll dive down to 100 feet. They'll perform a series of opposition barrel rolls, rolling towards each other only 100 feet above the ground in a manoeuvre called double rolls.
Yeah.
Hand side, about 45 degrees off, you can see Ian running back in with the white smoke in trail. And you can see Renee joining in trail on red 1. As the red and the blue come on and they fly a series of barrel rolls through the sky, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in the Typhoon. As I said earlier, there are 10 pilots on the ground for the book. It's not just 120 there are support crew. They are the administrators, the public relations, the dive team, the engineers, the technicians, the mechanical transport drivers. And they are known as the Blues due to the colour of their flying coveralls. And without those personnel, the Red Arrows machine simply would not work. Inside those Blues, there are 10 individuals who get to fly in our aircraft in between displays when we cannot take the full engineering company. Circus. This individual with the average display is Circus 10, that's Corporal Phil Dye, and he is out front filming the display for safety and debriefing purposes. And he's also responsible for the images and videos you see across the from my aircraft. Look to your right and look to your left. You've now got red 7 coming in from the left, smoking red, and red 6 coming in from the right, smoking blue. Again, a closing speed of over 800 to 850 miles an hour. They'll pass within only 100 feet of each Go is the call from Red 6 as each aircraft now pull up 5 to 6G as they try to mirror each other. That's 5 to 6G, which means everything about them is now weighing 5 to 6 times heavier than what you and I are as we stand on the airfield. They reach a height of over 2,500 feet. They're 60 degrees, nose down, inverted, trying to capture that 100 feet as they complete a manoeuvre called boomerang. Finished off by a 4-point hesitation load as the Synchro leads to our rear. Look at the distance once again. We've got Enid. They now sit in line astern. Red 1 at the front, all the way back to Red 5 as they sweep round to the left in the helix. Calls made as Reds 2 and 4 move to the right hand side and Reds 3 and 5 move to the left hand side to form up in a formation known as Leaders Benefit. And of course, early this year, in 2023, the whole nation celebrated the coronation of His Majesty King Charles III. And in celebration of that coronation, once again, get your cameras ready for the colour on for the Coronation present. You've got Hannah running back in. Red 6, 7, 8. 6 rows inverted. 7 and 8 roll goes the call as Red 7 and 8 roll around the smoke of Red 6 in corkscrew. Smoky Blues, Red 7, floating to 2. Smoky Red is Red 8, floating David Simmons there at Simo. 5th and final year on the team. He's flown the Tornado GR4. He flew the roll demo in 2010. And he also flew the Harrier and the F5 while on stage with the United States Marine Corps. To the right hand side, we've got Enid running back in minus abreast with white smoke in trail. 2 and 3 roll goes, Reds 2 and 3 from a roll back. down the outside of the rest of the formation. Clear goes the call as reps 4 and 5 roll around the outside of formation in one of the hardest manoeuvres for new pilots to master each year. This is runabouts. Which means excellence, and that means every single member of the squadron, from the very bottom to the very top, is striving for excellence in everything that we do. However, we're also aware that we are guardians to that motto for only 3 to 5 years, and therefore we're trying to leave the squadron in the place where we left it. Look directly to your front, you can see the nose like twinkling distance of Hannah. 7-8, roll goes the call, as we're at 7-8 smoke blue, roll around 6. For the final break of the show, this is the Hannah Vortex break. Rep 6 off to the left hand side, rep 7 off to the right hand side, 8 over the top. The Synchro player once again will pull up to approximately 1,000 feet. They'll dive back down towards the display line. Only 100 feet, not quite the speed of over 850 miles an hour for their final of the show. A series of opposition power rows and inverted flight to leave the display line in a manoeuvre called crossbow. Once again, get your cameras ready. As the red smoke comes on, red one rolls around the rest of the formation, leaving the infinity symbol in the sky for the infinity break. However, Duxford, it's been an honour and a pleasure. Please put your hands together for 2023 Royal Air Force Aerobatic team. It's the